During the latest installment of BBC's The Repair Shop, viewers tuned in to see presenter Jay Blades and his team of experts work together to restore the items which the guests brought along. One couple, in particular, Nigel and Karen, brought along their boozy bulldog barman statue who had suffered an accident whilst moving house. During the revelation of the newly restored bulldog, Jay became emotional as Nigel couldn't contain his excitement. Walking into the barn, Nigel began to explain who the statue was. "This is Boozy Bulldog Barman and he is absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love him to bits. Ever since I lost my sight I have always liked material things that are obviously very tactile to me, and I quite often touch his monocular and his ear and everything. He brings a lot of pleasure and light to my life. He has a lovely texture." When asked where they found him, Karen explained, "It was a very small shop and she sold all unusual things, and we walked in one day with Nigel and she let him have a feel and he said, 'I want that.'" Laughing at the memory, Nigel continued, "I fell in love with him. He sits at the side of me awaiting his gin and tonic once a week, or perhaps twice a week. Unfortunately when we moved house, Karen has quite a task and she can't tell me where every box was, and on this particular occasion, I walked into barman. He went over and I thought, oh no. When she picked him up she went, 'Nigel, his ear is off.'" Nigel explained that there was also a crack down the back of his arm which then affected the way that he held the tray. He went on to discuss his blindness and how the statue brings him joy. "People say to me as a blind person, 'Surely now Nigel, you lost your sight when you was 19. You're getting more used to it.' But it doesn't work like that, because as you get older you don't seem to concentrate as much, and that was the time that it wasn't good for the boozy barman." Before leaving the boozy barman with Kirsten, Nigel asked if she would be able to bring him back to life. She cautiously replied, "I think he might be a tricky customer just because you are going to know exactly how he feels, so that is going to be quite a challenge." Speaking to the camera after they had left, she expressed, "Nigel spoke so beautifully about how important this bulldog has become to him, and I can absolutely see why. There are all sorts of textures and things to explore. I think he has just become part of the family. It is really important that I can get this so that it looks and feels nice." After a lot of glue, clay and making sure that the textures flowed for Nigel, it was time for the pair to see the final product of Kirsten's hard work. Welcoming them back, Jay asked, "How are we doing? How are you both feeling?" Nigel exclaimed, "We are both tremendously excited," before walking forward to touch the boozy barman for the first time. "Hold my cane. Oh my god, Kirsten, that is phenomenal, that is amazing. He has got his ear back on, that is absolutely so tactile again, he is perfect." As Nigel became more excited about his statue and noticed the fine details in Kirsten's work, Jay became emotional and had to adjust his glasses in the heartfelt scenes. Nigel continued, "Oh wow. I can't thank you enough. I cannot feel where the repair is, it is all just blended in again." "What about his back?" "Yeah, his arm, the crack is gone from his arm. You are on your way back home, mate. This is wonderful, I have tears in my eyes. Thank you so much." As they walked out of the barn, Jay turned to Kirsten and said softly, "Well done, nice one." The Repair Shop airs Wednesday from 8 p.m. on BBC One.